Hello lovely soul, and welcome to this behind the scenes video. It's part of my behind the scenes series where I take you behind the scenes of an angel message and card interpretation I have done that week. And I share with you why I have spoken about something the way I've spoken about it. I have shared my thoughts and the messages I have, the idea behind the messages that I have passed on. This week's card was taken from the Goddess Dream Oracle by Wendy Andrew. And the card that we were considering is this card. Dance. Let your body move. And the theme of this behind the scenes video is about the shades and the tones of colours. When I teach students how to read angel and oracle cards, I get them very much to focus firstly on the colours and the symbols and the positionings on those cards, and they will have created a library for themselves where colours represent certain things for them. So quite commonly the colour green is associated with healing because it's associated also with Archangel Raphael, who is heaven's physician. For me, the colour dark blue, which I can see here in the background of this card, is usually about strength. And then we have tones of lighter blues and greens. So that's usually how I get my students to interpret cards. Look at the colours that catch your eye, look at the symbols that catch your eye, and refer back to the library in your head of what those colours and symbols mean. However, that was not the case this time. What was important this time was the shades and the tones of the colours. So I had blue, and it started off in the background as a dark blue. And as you came down the card, the blues turned lighter and brighter. And that became a really important part of the message that I was delivering from the angels about moving from a darker colour into a lighter colour ahead of you. So sometimes whenever we're interpreting cards, you need to have some flexibility, because although you will have meanings behind each colours and symbols that you find, sometimes you have to think a little bit outside the box. Sometimes you feel drawn to be a little bit outside the box. Sometimes, like in this example, it was the shade and the tone of the colours that felt important, not the actual meaning of the colours that I attribute to them. So you need to have that little bit of flexibility. The knowledge of what colours and symbols means that whenever you turn over a card, you're not going to panic whenever you see that card. You simply interpret what catches your eye, and that lets your intuition take a step forward and start to let the message flow. And when the message flows, that's whenever you get concepts and ideas in your head to say, it's not the meaning behind the colours this time. It's the way the colour changes its shade and tone.